Hey everyone, this is Osamu Wakabayashi from Zen Ideas. I want to talk about our new product. It's called a Nonprofit CRM Hub. So this is a really simple and easy to use client relationship management system. Now, I talked to lots of my clients in the nonprofit industry. Some nonprofit organizations, so they use Microsoft Access for the client management, which is, I think that's a good choice. The problem is they also use Word, Microsoft Word, take notes. And actually, so those both Access information and the Microsoft Word information they are putting is not really connected. And at the end, it's kind of strange, but they use Excel to generate report. Everything's kind of manual inputting. They're wasting lots of time and probably money as well. Another thing is, so lots of clients actually, they use Excel to manage client or members information or database or contact management. And Excel is not the right tool, as you probably know. Then they kind of look for some really powerful CRM system like Salesforce or HubSpot. These tools are really great. But the problem is it's too expensive for them and too complicated to use, especially for nonprofit and maybe small business too. So then we created a new system called Nonprofit CRM Hub, which is really easy to use and then mostly manage your client information. All right, so I like to show you some quick demo and then see what you think. So this is the first screen you see. So after you logged in, and here is my username here. Here is the application CRM Hub. So let's open up. So the dashboard is the first screen you'll see for this CRM. All right. So you can segment organization type like that, and then you can even create a chart, as per different sectors, because it's all database, so you can customize anything you like. So we got some organizations here. All right, so the list of organizations, as you see, I got the different fields here, right? So the type and sector and address, like how many employees, and there's contact list. And then so if you look up, open up one of information here, so those are, it's really easy to customize here, right? This is corporation, but you can change that to public. I'm not going to do that though. And then if the company grows, you can switch the number here and you can hit save or submit. Okay. And then you can add, let's go back again. And then you can add add a contact as well. So if you can add a new data or new contact, so you can manually input that contact information here. All right, I've got new client here, so I like to add this contact information. So quickly hit this add plus button here, and then organization name. So I'm gonna just add this. It's called a CFUW, and I think a Canadian. And here is the website. Copy that. Okay, so that's URL. I hit submit. And organization type. So it's easy. You can create customized organization types. You can add a new category, and then sector is they are, I'll say education, and then their employee number is 1 to 10, and address. You can just copy those address here. Right, something like that. And I can keep adding contact here now. And then so you can add a new. And now if you already have contact added first, and you can select from the record here, the existing contact. But in this case, I'm going to add new contact here, right? So and then you can put the full name, title, and email, phone number. If you have photo, you can put that. So it's really simple. Again, if you want to have another field, let's say cell phone number or fax, you can add a new field too. So it's easy to create forms. All right, so I'm going to just add their names, and I'm going to pause my video here. So, all right, so I've added 3 staffs here, and then hit submit. Okay, so that's done. And then go to contact. So it's here, and you can change the different view too. The grid view is if you prefer this way, or you just go back to Kanban view, right? So you can do that too. And then, yeah, finding search is easy. You can just put the keyword. Okay, if you're looking for Elizabeth, now here she is, and you can just click that. And then now, so it's linked to this organization, right? And all the information is here, all right? And searching contact is so easy. Here you see search, and then so you can do basic search, but advanced search, I'll show that to you. So add a condition, and then if you're looking for the title contains director, okay, and then hit search. So you see that all the director level is here. All right, so let's go here, and you can add another condition. So if you're looking for director, and hit another condition here, and or maybe if you're looking for contains manager, okay, hit OK. And now this is going to pull up all the records that contains director or manager. So hit search. Now, as you can see, executive director and manager director, right? So those are the manager and director level people. Okay, so this is like a quick example here. So now back to organization list here. And then this CFUW, I just created. So let's open up again. And then here, so you can add activities here. Okay, so add data. And then, so I can pull up, unless I think I had a conversation. So let's say I had a meeting with Elizabeth here. So click that. And then the activity type, meetings, and then it's today's date. All right, so I'm going to add some meeting note here. Yeah, so we discussed our new CRM system, and then they liked it, and they currently use Excel to manage their membership list and asked me to come up with some solutions. And our team will have an internal meeting first, and then need to follow up with her in a week. So here's my note here, okay? And hit submit, add it to the record here. All right, and hit submit. So as you can see, this is web-based application. So any your team member can have a different account and then different passwords. So they can log in and they can share all the information throughout your team. Okay. So now, so let's say like if somebody logged in and then they can see all the activities here. So as you see here in the calendar view, so this is activity I just had. All right. And then this is linked to this organization, all right? And then, now, so let's go back to organization again, and the CFUW. And if somebody, one of your members logged in, so they can add another activities here too, if they want to, all right? And another activity is we created, it's called sales. Again, so this can be fully customizable. If your organization doesn't need a sales activity, instead maybe fundraising, for example, or volunteer management, there's other activity you want to put into. So let's say just to create add data. Now this is really good for small business maybe. So opportunity, maybe CRM development. Okay, and you can put some description. And then, so it is qualified, I need to follow up, or I need to make a presentation. Right, and then presentation date, probably in a week or so, September 6th. So again, so those price and those are just the field, custom field, and you can create any custom field based on your needs. All right, and you can put that, just submit. Okay, so we can create all the data, not just contact information, based on your activities too. And hit submit. And then, so all the data is going to be in the dashboard. So you can see, you can generate chart. And here too, activity here, that's new presentation, it's 1. And if you click that, you can see the detail here. So this is presentations for CFUW. And in addition to CRM, and our system has some cool tool as well. And for example, here's file management. And then you can put it's like Dropbox or Google Drive, so you can upload your file, and then you can share with your team. Okay, and organization too. So now I'm one user, but you can create a different user, or even like you can create your client or stakeholder, and then give access to this CRM system. And so let's assume I got some staff here. Here like posting, so this is really handy too. So you can create a new post. It's like a Slack maybe. It's not like email though. This is just a outgoing message. And then Monday meeting is postponed. Okay, so need to so something like that. And you can put attachment, hit OK. And then so you can send this to your team, or you can select to like individual members too. All right. So this is kind of handy. And here's a kind of resource section too. So once again, so you can upload new resources. It's like, you can create a company, your internal kind of knowledge base too, right? And then now, next one is, let's skip that, but we got the little kind of lightweight task management. So this is kind of Kanban view here. This is like a Trello or kind of stripped down Asana. You can create a to-do list, right? And then, which organization, it's this, and title, and this is to-do or in progress. And then user, so you can add a user. Now, we don't have any user yet, but if there's, your internal team is listed here, so you can assign to specific resources right here. Okay, and you can create due date and a little reminder. And then, it's kind of basic stuff here. So that's what I said. It's really simple and easy to use. Okay, it's nothing complicated. So it's kind of nice to have, keep track of your project. And we also have project plan. That's a project management kind of organizing tool. Create a new, let's say, here's a new project here. Let's create that, and then click, and then we can add kind of new tasks here, right? So let's say, okay, and then user, it's me, but you can add another user here. So in this case, just me, and then you can set the due date. So status, let's say it's active. So you can even put the color code here, and then say so something like that, and hit save. Again, so this is the really kind of stripped down, project management tool. So what we want to achieve is not so complicated. It's really simple and easy to use for everyone. All right. So let's go back to home here. This is a kind of quick overview of our nonprofit CRM hub, which is a great client relationship management system. It's not only for nonprofit. I think this application is suitable for small business too, a mid-sized business. Wrap up quickly. So what we want to achieve is we want you to experience simplicity and easy to use. And a lot of like my client is looking for some Salesforce and HubSpot, and they complain about that's too expensive, and then the features are more than what they need, and it's complicated to use. And we got some solutions here. It's you can centralize contact management, okay, And then you can segment your contact as you see a different sector, and you can create any categories or subgroups or subcategories. And then so all the activity and you can track, and all the history is going to be archived. So you can go back in time and then you can check. So even though, so most of nonprofit organization or any small company, after employee leaves, you don't know what they did in the past with your existing client. But having this kind of system, you can always keep track and you can look back to history too. And I didn't really go onto the detail. All the field and the forms are really customizable. My demo, I was kind of manually input the data, but if you have members or even like a client, or if you're a medical kind of industry, you're a patient, you can create electronic form and then get them fill out all the information you need. And then, so of course, that we are collecting data. In that case, you can generate data too. So our system got a great tool to do that. And then lastly, we got some automation workflow system as well. You can create any workflow. So if somebody approved your financing or proposal, then the email goes to your director or something like that. So we can create all the workflow for you. If you really need to integrate with a third-party application such as LinkedIn or Constant Contact or MailChimp, even like MySQL, if you have your website, it's got existing database, we can connect that. Yeah, so let me know what you think. So this is kind of new product for us, and we got excited, but again, so there probably a lot of room for us to improve. So I like to hear your opinion too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.